Have you ever been having a perfectly normal day, and then you open social media for 5 minutes, and suddenly you feel behind in life, not good enough, or strangely unhappy for no real reason? One scroll. That's all it takes. Everyone else seems prettier, happier, more successful, more confident, more loved, more together. And suddenly, your real life, the one that felt fine a minute ago, feels average. Why does this happen? Why does social media, something designed for connection, end up damaging our self-esteem? Let's break it down in a real, relatable, psychological way. Number 1. We compare our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. On social media, people post their best angles, their best outfits, their best days, their best achievements, their best moments. You don't see their arguments, insecurities, failures, loneliness, and mess. But your brain forgets that. You compare your real life, full of awkwardness, stress, and imperfections, to their filtered, edited, hand-picked version. Of course, your life looks boring next to a digital fantasy. Number 2. Social media exaggerates beauty standards. Filters, lighting, editing apps, perfect poses, makeup hacks, plastic surgery trends. You're not comparing your face to their face. You're comparing your face to their production team. And because you see these idealized images every day, your brain starts thinking, this is normal. This is how I'm supposed to look. This is the standard. And anything less than that feels not enough. Number 3. Social media triggers constant comparison, even when you don't notice it. You might not consciously compare yourself, but your brain is doing it automatically. Who has more likes? Who has more friends? Who travels more? Who looks happier? Who's achieving more? Comparison used to happen occasionally. Now it happens every 10 seconds. The human mind wasn't built for this level of competition. Number 4. Likes become a measure of self-worth. It's wild, but true. A digital number affects how we feel about ourselves. When a post gets likes, dopamine hits. When it doesn't, self-doubt hits. You start thinking, do people not like me? Was this picture not good enough? Am I boring? Am I unattractive? Validation becomes external. Your self-esteem becomes tied to the approval of people you barely know. Number 5. Social media makes you feel like everyone else is moving faster than you. Someone is buying a house, getting engaged, traveling the world, starting a business, achieving big goals, living their dream. Meanwhile, you're sitting in bed scrolling, feeling like your life is stuck. Social media creates the illusion that everyone else is ahead, even though half of what you see is exaggerated, curated, or incomplete. Number 6. Social media feeds insecurity by highlighting what you lack. Your brain becomes hyper-aware of your body, your career, your lifestyle, your relationships, your achievements. You start noticing everything you don't have instead of appreciating what you do have. Social media doesn't show reality. It shows what's flashy, impressive, and envy-worthy. Number 7. You compare your worth to numbers that mean nothing. Followers, views, likes, comments. These metrics don't define character, effort, personality, or kindness, but your brain links them to worth. More followers equals more loved. More likes equals more valued. More views equals more important. It turns your identity into a performance. Number 8. Social media steals presence, and presence is where confidence grows. Real confidence comes from doing things you enjoy, making progress, spending time with people, finding purpose, feeling connected. But social media pulls you out of your life and into other people's. When your attention is always on what others are doing, you lose connection with your own reality, and disconnection lowers self-esteem. Number 9. It amplifies small insecurities into big obsessions. Maybe you never cared much about your nose, your height, your clothes, your skin, your lifestyle, but until social media magnified those tiny insecurities by constantly exposing you to better versions. Now you notice flaws you didn't even know were flaws. Social media creates insecurities you were never meant to have. Number 10. The truth. Social media doesn't lower self-esteem by showing other people's lives. It lowers self-esteem by making you forget the value of your own. When you spend more time consuming other people's realities than living yours, you start to feel like your life is less meaningful. But that's not the truth. That's an illusion created by algorithms, filters, and curated content. Social media is not real life, and your worth is not measured by pixels on a screen. Final thought. Social media isn't evil, but it's a tool that can easily turn into a mirror that lies. It makes you compare. It makes you doubt. It makes you chase validation. It makes you forget that real confidence comes from experience, effort, and authenticity, not from digital applause. Your self-esteem grows in the real world, not the virtual one. And the moment you stop comparing your path to someone else's highlight reel,